NCAA handed out its punishments today after its investigation into recruiting violations during the Jeremy Pruitt era of Tennessee football. Now, there will be no postseason ban, but UT will receive other punishments, including a more than $8 million fine. Our sports team is breaking down how UT came out in this decision.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Karthik Venkatramana. That is John Bryce, our Vols insider and national college football writer for footballscoop.com. John, the big news, the NCAA came down with their decision on what they're going to do over the violations that happened during the Jeremy Pruitt era of Tennessee football. Penalties given down to UT, but no penalty in the fact that there's not going to be a postseason ban for the school. But when you consider that $8 million+ fine, and then you have the probation and the scholarship loss, do you consider this a win or not for Tennessee?
This is unquestionably a victory for Tennessee today, specifically for Dondi Plowman, because she's basically the only member of the visible Tennessee leadership who was spearheading this from the beginning. That's still very much an integral part of the university. Of course, President Randy Boyd as well, but Dondi Plowman, to her credit, took lead in a very uncomfortable situation, and she helped through sheer will of force deliver Tennessee to where it is today, and that is unquestionably a victory for Vol athletics and a victory for Tennessee football. Yes, $8 million+, that's a hefty seven-figure fine, but that's sort of like seeing how the hot dogs or the sausages are made, Karthik. A lot of people don't pay attention to that. What they do pay attention to is what's happening on the field, and on the field, Tennessee will be able to go as far as Josh Heupel can take them this postseason and beyond. When you look at the dollars spent on this for Tennessee, especially calculating in that $8 million+ fine, and we heard, thanks to your questioning on the call, that part of that stems from Tennessee's revenues from the Gator Bowl that it won under Jeremy Pruitt against IU, a victory that will, of course, now be vacated. But again, Tennessee probably comes out with about a net even versus when it would have owed Jeremy Pruitt $20 million just to fire him in January 21 versus firing him with cause and contesting that. Ultimately, Tennessee's still, between legal fees and everything else, going to spend about $12 million or incur a loss of about $12 million. But on the field is where it matters the most. Perception is where it matters the most. Tennessee has not had a postseason ban. That keeps Tennessee football clear from a postseason ban moving into the future. And that's critical for Josh Heupel, for Brandon Lawson, for all the people that spearhead Tennessee's recruiting efforts.
Awesome. That's John Bryce. I'm Karthik Venkatramana. We'll send things back to you all.
Now, former head coach Jeremy Pruitt also received a 6-year show cause penalty. Right now on our website, WBIR.com, you can read all of the details included in today's decision.